Hello and welcome to this episode of Carmen's Coaching Corner. And today I'm out on another hike. As you know, as you probably gathered by now, I love being out on a hike. And I gave a talk earlier this week to a group of high school students. And they go to what's called an alternative school here in the US. It's basically an online school, but they have a learning center where all the students can gather and be together. And they asked me to come in and speak. And I could see on their faces that for some of these students, that they really felt like they may be stuck in their current situation. And as I was hiking today, it made me think about the fact that we always have a choice. Right, we always have a choice to change our situation. We don't have to stay where we're at. And sometimes making those choices can be fearful. Takes a lot of courage to make those choices. It could be something like you're in a relationship and you're staying in it even though you might be miserable, or you're in a work situation and you're staying in that work situation and you could be miserable. So either and if you're expecting something on the outside to drastically change in order for you to feel better, that's just not going to happen. So the only person that can change that reality is you. And the way you change it is through making different choices and deciding, I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to make a different choice. And the steps you might take are looking at alternative places to work, alternative departments to work. You don't necessarily need to leave the company, especially if you feel like you're in alignment with its values and what have you. But, think about what options exist to me, because there's always a ton of options. If you just take a step back and just reflect on what is possible for you, what other choices are available to you. Go speak to somebody, go get help to help you make an informed decision. And most importantly, follow your own gut. Your gut will never steer you wrong. Follow your own intuition and what your heart is telling you. And always remember that you have a choice. You have a choice to change what's going on with you. And it could be that you're having an excellent life, right? And you want it even better. So what choices are you going to make your life even better? It doesn't have to always be negative. So, when I was thinking about when I was looking at my career, I loved where I was working, initially, and I always was looking at what's the next opportunity that I could do, what are the other skills that I could learn working in a different department, doing a different role. I didn't necessarily leave the company. That's why I ended up staying there for 25 years, right? But I was always looking at what other opportunities are there to make my life even better, get that promotion, earn a bigger salary, go on different vacations, explore new places. Don't always go to the same place all the time, right? You get to choose what that looks like, and that's what's so amazing about us as human beings. So the point of this message is, you always have a choice. You don't have to stay in your current reality. You can make choices to make changes that are better for you, that will create different opportunities for you, open new doors for you. Okay? And in love and light to your transformation and growth, as always, Carmen. And you can catch other episodes of Carmen's Coaching Corner on my website, SOARTLC.com, or my YouTube channel, SOAR TLC. Anyway, much love to you all. Bye. To get started, please call or email me or schedule an appointment on my website.